Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should have kept that well-parted dull revolver, the one that I sold last episode. Could have used it for scoring long shots. But I don't know, I want more variety. Wonder if I'll find anything spectacular this time. I could probably do the whole end game with just this masher. Only using the equalizer to regen ammo. That would be effective and practical. But maybe not hugely exciting.
Do not worry, Pandora is the 13th most important planet within our interglobal dominion. We might not spend much of our budget on you, but at least you...
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you. How'd you get right now?
Get our feet out of the dust.
I don't know why that fascinates me so much, how that lines up. Maybe it's just my artist's intuition.
Ah, excellent. Hey, you see my gun? Valued customer.
Playthru-1 guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
I hope to see you
In a
again
world of
soon.
no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus guns.
Endgame loadout must be entirely in the 30s. Between 31 and 34. With the exception of if I decide to take an Iridian weapon with me, which I probably won't. I've already gotten more use out of those than I typically do. I feel the same way about most Iridian weapons as most people do. They are technically electric, right? Which means Roland could potentially get the most use out of them as a shock trooper. I want the monies.
Give us your hungry, and we'll give them our leftovers. Give us your poor,
These monies.
and we'll give them a job that might pay. Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing us a song. We are Atlas.
Could you imagine actually living in one of these shacks?
So many to choose from.
Bombardier. Two, 3, 6, 4, 6, 7, 4. Eidetic memory, just like Sheldon Cooper. I might have mentioned this in a previous episode, but one of my co-workers nicknamed me Sheldon. Oh, I don't share Sheldon's views on a lot of things, though. He dismisses the ethereal as unprovable nonsense. I, on the other hand, don't assume that the unprovable is nonsense.
Encounter enough beasties out there, and you'll be happy you won for the rest.
Nothing interesting. Dull revolvers, at least the green ones, remind me of Colonel Quaritch's sidearm from Avatar. Which was a totally goofy looking thing. A revolver that would have been better off with just as it was, but they put a bunch of stuff on it. Also, he swings it cross-draw style, and he shoots right-handed, keeps his holster strapped to his left thigh.
Over here.
Cross-draw style. Nobody does that. Nobody would ever do that. There's no reason to do that. Cross-draw is drawn from the hip. Left side if you shoot right-handed. You would never wear a holster on your thigh, cross-draw style. I don't know whose idea that was. The reason is it's just a hassle. You have to turn your torso, twist yourself around just to draw your weapon. It's tactically anti-advantageous. Ergonomically anti-advantageous. Anti-ergonomical. As was the sidearm itself, with all the stuff that was attached to it. But still, it looks like a doll gun. Hey.
You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets.
Now this is mismatched too. Type 1 barrel, Type 5 scope. Good stock. Lower than 94 accuracy. Too much scope.
Want to make it bigger? Like an old guy. Machines in there scary.
That's pretty awesome. If I was playing as Brick.
Want to shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vlad has your needs covered.
And of course I know I have the Cobra waiting for me when I hit 37. But still, I'm just looking at it, imagining if, under different circumstances, if I didn't already have what I have. But with those mismatched parts, a Torg sniper rifle, and I know Mordy has skills that increase accuracy, but I like to have good base stats, first and foremost. And then make them more awesome, using character skills. But a Torg, a sniper rifle, really needs to have at least a Type 3 barrel, or better. In my opinion, Torg sniper rifles are at their best with a Type 4 barrel, and a medium range scope like a Type 2 or Type 3. Well, should I farm at the fastness? And why is it called fastness? Because of the vehicles that are stored there? I guess that would explain why they use this as the thumbnail. But you never see them in action in this game. Oh. Whole lot of green. Won't need this. I know I always say it's redundant to carry both a masher and a shotgun unless they throw drastically different patterns, or if the shotgun has a blade on it and they throw drastically different patterns. And these are so evenly matched. Not going to bother with the lightning. Though it is good, I just don't like the optics. I'd rather just have plain old iron sights. And between the two of these, this Atlas would be the better choice. Even though I really wanted all my equipment to be 31 to 34, that's just sort of a prestige thing in my own mind. Nothing wrong with using 28. That would be good to take with. I was comparing the two of these a couple of episodes ago, I think. Comparable accuracy. Damage per second versus damage per shot. I already bear the Hyperion logo, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. I went with this only so I could get this, because I think Killer would actually be the better choice, since I don't currently have a usable sniper rifle that I really like. While I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and sell this. It's good. I wish it had a better barrel. Type 3 or better. Any optics or none at all. This is fun to use. But I'll go ahead and sell it. And I don't need both this and the machine gun, and I technically don't need both this and the shotgun. I could really, like I said before, just do the whole end game with the masher and use the equalizer just to regen its ammo. But that might not necessarily be fun because, you know, the whole variety thing. Oh, I already have all I need right here. And Pangolin also makes a Survivor class mod, so be kind of nifty to have all Pangolin gear on this side, but it's not obligatory. I like the Thunderstorm better than the cannon. Maybe I'll find a good sniper rifle on my way along the way, that is. Oh, guns, guns, guns! Don't know if this is technically a gun. Oh, yeah. The end game is listed as trivial because I'm level 35. Okay. Now. I think I go back to the Salt Flats. I don't remember if they ever explained that.
The Echo Network is back up.
Yep.
I'm guessing we have you to thank for that. If you need anything at all,
Correct.
remember to use the commerce grid. I'm sure there's something helpful for you there, partner.
Yeah, you take care of all the business stuff. That's not my forte, not my expertise. I respect the various talents of different people.
There is no time left. You must reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity in this lifetime.
I am hurrying. Can't you tell?
Look at you roll.
Going too slow.
Couple of episodes back, I said I would scout around here and stuff, but I'm not gonna. Don't feel like it. I'm not gonna play with these jagoffs either. Just want to keep moving forward at this point. Yeah, white label, look like a shield. See if I can remember. There it is. I so drastically prefer Half-Life 2 style vehicle controls. I like to be able to look around independently of how I'm driving, but I don't like the automatic aim correcting majig of Half-Life 2. Just like I don't like being reminded that I need to reload. I don't feel that I need that. These are things that the player, the user, should be able to turn on and off as you see fit. There's a sniper. Oh, what? No, machine gun with it's nothing special. It's a flat off. Contact and rubberized grenades are offensive. Whereas this, Merv and rain grenades are defensive. Like the F1 compared to the RGD-5 Stalker. The F1 being defensive, RGD-5 being offensive. Go! Sprint. I'm not going to intentionally level myself up to level 37 just so I can use that Cobra for the end. Although you could I could understand if you want me to, and you could understand if I wanted, if I felt like taking the time to do that. Merv. It wouldn't take way too much time. Well, I don't know. It would take some time to get up to 37. I'm not going to. Oh, yeah. No, it's a good thing. Nah, nothing. Nothing special. I often forget. Because I look out over here from up there, and I miss this trail. Oh, look at that. It looks like a snork in that position, like it's lunging at you.
The hourglass is on the last few grains of sand. You must reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity like this in your lifetime.
Seem to recall you mentioning that. Yeah. So much power. Oh, delightful. Air-to-air combat. Air-to-air avian combat. They're only level 1. Hadn't noticed that before. Maybe I did.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'll show you what a badass is. Flower reminds me of Subterranea. Some parts of these environs and the situation going on reminds me of Halo. The original. Where you have a faction that's after something, you're after it too. Oops. Hope I didn't miss out on a red chest, I don't remember. The terrain is oddly shaped. Ugh. Vlad the Impaler style. Oh, come on. Well, no going back now.
Another trophy for my wall.
$17.28. Just for finishing off something that was almost dead anyway. Hyperion shield. Mauler. I don't commonly use maulers. Good damage, but low accuracy.
Satisfaction abounds.
Its face is off. Face off.
So you want me to share, huh?
I have found rocket launchers with that 4.3 power scope on them before. So, never mind what I said. All those several of episodes ago.
You like that?
Back when I was at the Salt Flats and the Thor excavator. And I think that's where it was when I mentioned that. Clipping issue. Judged distance. That would be pretty decent if it had a better barrel type. At least Type 3 or better. Any more red boxes? Red box. Get it? Isn't that nifty? We can rent. I mean, not that that's anything new. It's been around for years, but the concept of renting movies out of a vending machine. It's the next best thing. Why can't we buy guns out of vending machines like in Borderlands? I'm being facetious. Meridian Promontory.
Buy a first aid kit and you won't regret it.
Sheesh.
Growing up against a better armed opponent, you need a better gun.
Stealing your frags. Stealing all the frags. Doll shield. Doll hazmat. Nope. Hazmat's better than that. Oh. Corkscrew ricochet, but it's a thumper. He never got a chance to launch a rocket at me. Had I given him a split second longer, okay, that's a Torg thumper. Yeah. I have kind of been interested in finding one of those corkscrewy majigs, but it has to be a good one. Thumper is not good. Is there a red chest? See how I'm aiming over his shield? Cobra, here I come. Guess it might not take as long as I was thinking it might. Well, what should I go for? Don't need that. Don't need that since I'm using Survivor. Don't need that. That could be useful. That would be good, too. Bloodwing's cooldown is already fairly decent by default. I think I'll go with this. Another mortar. S&S machine gun with the cicada killer. Material type, type 2 barrel.
What? You like that?
Transfusion. Now, what kind of fire rate does it have? Hopefully 7.6 or better. No, 4.5. Oh. They look like some kind of arthropods, crustaceans or whatnot. Snooze, you lose. Oh, like I was saying. White labeled junkers in a red chest. Need to get some use out of this. Or not. I'm prioritizing the bigger game.
That hurt?
As you might have noticed. Oh, overeager on my part. So, would make nifty go nuts if you could get an Iridian weapon that was a mortar launcher. Level 34, I hope. Yeah. These are actually fairly evenly matched. Type 5 barrel on that dull shotgun and the Type 1 cylinder. Not sure if I've ever mentioned it before, but the box magazine on an assault shotgun is a Type 3 part, regardless of its capacity. The part itself is just a Type 3 part. Cylinders for combat shotguns, on the other hand, there are 4 different types: Type 1, 2, 4, and 5. I don't remember for sure if I mentioned that. Late in the game to be mentioning that, but I couldn't recall off the top of my head if I had done so. Previously. Had done so previously. Yeah, my mind trailed off there for just a moment because I was wondering if I had missed a red chest. Ouch.
The reason you're here. I've guided you to this point and you've done so well. Know that you are ready for this. When the vault opens, brace yourself. I believe in you. You can do this.
Alright, I'm pumped. I'm psyched, by the way, that melee Guardian is like the Guardian version of Zero, sort of, I guess you could say. Slow fire rate.
Not bad, not bad.
What is that, a thumper? Yep. You can just ignore these. You don't have to kill them, but I want the XP. One more. I could ignore it. I think I will. The one that got away. And here we go.
You have failed to listen to Commandant Steele. I've warned you time and again, yet you persist on ignoring my orders. The contents of the vault are rightfully the property of the Atlas Corporation. But you, you belong to me. Get your team ready to go inside.
Oh, what's that? It's an eldritch abomination.
Don't give up. This creature may be immortal in its own realm, but in this reality, it cannot survive without a host, and that makes it vulnerable. When it becomes flesh and blood, it can be hurt, even killed. You just need to know where to aim.
The eyeball. It's always either an eyeball or a brain or a heart. Something I learned from NES games back in the day. Those mortar spikes can, because they're indirect fire, well, that's why I described them as mortar spikes. See, even if you use this as cover, because they're raining down on you from a mortar-like angle, you have to be wary of them. And that too. It can push you off that cliff by doing that. Oh, that's grody tentacle. Grody tentacles are grody. Oh, don't fall. Oh, good. Eyeball laser. Don't get hit by that, of course. Oh. Pseudo-stone. Mashed it. Destroyed the destroyer. Mashed the destroyer.
You opened the vault! I'm sorry I couldn't warn you about what was in it. But for you to be there to stop it, it couldn't have unfolded any other way. You did well, and your actions haven't gone unrewarded. The key won't open the vault for another 200 years, but I'm sure Tanis will pay you quite the fortune for it. Now go. I'll be watching.
I don't like using the number 1 to represent an L. It's more like an I.
Oh, come on, get down.
Ball. Rhymes with doll. Jasper. I'm looking for Jesper. As in Jesper Kid. That'll be in the music section. Jesper Kid. I've been a fan-tard for his work since Subterranean, back in the early 90s. So much talent. All the synergy of different talents. My former roommate works in IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Looping song due to credits length. More ball. That's clever, right there. Maya. Kellogg. There's a character called Kellogg in one of the Borderlands games or DLCs, isn't there? Unterholz, but that's off the top of my head I'd say German, but maybe, I don't know, Austrian. I'm just guessing. Gem, just like what's Jem, Gem. Oh, what's that book with Atticus? Claptrap Hiryu, Strider Claptrap. Tentacles and disappointment, some might say, but I had fun. And the fun is far from over. All right. What gets ditched? 1996. That's the year 12 Monkeys came out. Also the year it takes place. 1237. Anything interesting? This would be if not for the disappearing sight. Violent thumper, not violent enough because it's a thumper. Oh, I like it.
Step right up. This price is available on all weapons and gear. Oh, hi, don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride.
I'm on the verge of becoming level 37. And you know what that means. It'll be time to go Cobra Commando. Again. I know there will be nothing interesting in here. I'm just can't help myself. That's going to be a 25. It's a cobalt. Worth it for the extra dosh.
Oh, here's the place to catch a ride. Down, $40 but we're great. Let's trick out your ride.
Time for a nice, relaxing ride.
If only this had a Type 4 cylinder. Do I bear the doll logo? Still Hyperion.
You're from off-planet. You smell oddly.
Another day, another kill.
We'll speak again.
Now, I will be starting Playthru 2 at level 37. With a Torg Cobra. I'll go and get that equipped here.
Like that?
Of course, I couldn't resist that. Because I love hunting spider ants. It's a bug hunt. I enjoy a good bug hunt. Oh, good thing I came down here. I didn't see these drop.
From time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par. And you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
Oh, if that had Type 2 sight, worked better. Notice how
You can always count on Marcos for the best guns around.
Malawan shotguns are also accurate. See if I can check out what's in these shops before they rotate their inventory. Need to go right to scooters. Never mind the grenade shops, ammo shops, whatevs.
Come in.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every
Oh,
Give us your hungry.
mismatched
and we'll give
parts.
you our leftovers. Give us your
Keep at it, my
and
friend.
we'll give you our Give us your weary, and we'll make
Type
you
3
sing
barrel,
us a
Type
song.
1 scope.
We are
Not enough
Atlas.
scope for its accuracy rating. Not that I would buy it anyway since I have the code.
Give me a shout if I can help you.
Get your man's here.
What do you want? Spit it out.
Type 4 barrel. This will likely be the last time I check these shops
Excellent.
on
His philosophy is tech plus
this
mental
playthrough.
capacity equals I win.
Unauthorized retailer.
Power combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
I hope to see you
Find
again soon.
fighter gear anywhere on the planet.
I could swap out the corrosive rubberized for explosive rubberized. I tend to prefer non-elemental grenades. I only chose
You need something?
the rubberized because I knew they'd be useful against lancers.
Yeah. What is it? You know what you need to know.
Remember, you can always count on Marcos for the best guns around.
Maybe I'll decide to use an assassin class mod. At some point. It's not likely.
Only buy the best. If the vault is real, you'll be able to afford it.
But I might as well prepare for any and all eventualities.
Going after the vault? Better arm yourself with the best.
And I might as well check these shops one last time on Playthru-1. Just think, on Playthru-1, as Mordy, you start out with a terrible
What do you need, an invitation? Come here!
Jacob sniper rifle. On Playthru-2, I'm going to be starting out with a legendary Torg. Awesome Cobra is awesome. And yes, the movie Cobra is awesome too. Does it deliver the same exploding effect per shot? That looked like two different sizes of explosion, with the bigger one only happening once out of 7 rounds per mag.
Do you need something? I'm going to need a nuclear reaction to generate the one.
She was saying to herself, a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21. It's gigawatts, not gigawatts. Maybe it's both. Maybe it can be pronounced either way. Would be nice to have a matching Torg shot, but this isn't parted to my liking. Let's see how I figured it would be favorable to the doll due to the level difference. Type 5 barrel, Type 1 cylinder.
The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons. Get your meds here.
Not enough difference in damage. The Red Death is the one I prefer. And this has a higher resale value anyway. Perhaps because of the level difference. And now that I'm 37, I can sell all my 28s.
Hyperion asks, what good is it?
First, just out of curiosity,
Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
I'll see you on Playthru-2.